Okay, I'm no professional blogger, so have patience with me, and I'll try to be quick. Here to talk to you about the SOPA Act because I was talking to my dear friend today, and she says, "What is SOPA?" You know, I went online, everything's blacked out. I saw the ass end of it on the mainstream media news on TV, so I don't know what's going on. Okay. She's a busy single mother working and taking care of one of my favorite people on this earth, my goddaughter. And she just doesn't have the resources to constantly keep up with everything. She can't. It's not. So I'm hoping I'll touch people like that, you know. I'm no expert. You should probably research this after I'm done. The SOPA Act is one of the most disgusting pieces of legislature that I've ever read, and it makes me want to puke in my diaper, okay? So it's going to infringe on the things that you enjoy, I guarantee you, especially since you're watching a YouTube video or you found this on Facebook or Twitter. It's going to affect you, okay? And it doesn't, the scary thing, it's not only going to affect the United States. If you're not sitting in front of your computer in the United States, don't think you are immune, because most of the internet is controlled by US based companies. The majority of it is, those companies are based in the United States, and you need to consider that very dangerous. So very dangerous. Rewind it. Very dangerous. Universal Music is pissed off. Okay, this company's called Universal Music, or you know, it's a group of criminals, Universal Music. Anyways, they're mad at Mega Upload because it's a piracy site. They upload music for free. It's true. It's kind of bullshit. But on November 29th, Mega Upload was unavailable due to the DNS takedown. The law got involved and got its way. Just think about that for a second. It's corporate censorship, okay? This is just a small example of our near future, okay? It goes with everything on the free internet we enjoy. It's not just piracy, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Okay, just check it. It's enormously dangerous, and it affects our freedom of speech. I mean, YouTube lets us speak. I'm speaking to you, and you may not even know me. I mean, this is great shit here. Okay, so for example, Snoop Dogg, Kanye West, and P. Diddy, I think, produced a song, I think maybe a month back. It might have been a month back. I don't know. I tried to research some things before I made this, but I don't have a lot of time. You can look it up, maybe. It might not even be there. They produced a song in support of Mega Upload, the piracy site that, you know, lets people enjoy music for free, whatever. That is probably breaking a law. You know, I do agree with that, but SOPA goes way beyond that, okay? This is what happened. YouTube was ordered to take the song down when they received a takedown order claiming it violated universal media copyrights. That is horrifying. It's so horrifying. It is scarier than, let me think of something, babies being thrown out of windows or tops of rooftops out of a tradition. That's horrifying. Rewind it. Horrifying. Because, and the most horrifying thing is that, oh my God, it did not even infringe on their copyrights. I guess they made an agreement with YouTube or something. But they blocked it anyway. It did not in any way, shape, or form infringe on Universal Media's copyright rights. What Kanye and P. Diddy and Snoop did, don't quote me on that, I'm pretty sure it was those three, did not violate at all. This is a bigger example now of corporate censorship. I bet Kanye West and P. Diddy are pissed as fuck, and so should you be. You should not, right now, you should be mad, but if you're not, you will be soon. This was censored by the corporation because they didn't want the act to reach the average dude's attention. They didn't want the legislation to come to light to anyone like my dear friend. It's corporate censorship. It's disgusting and it's very scary. To me, that's kind of like terrorism. They're taking away your rights, and we're talking about universal media taking away your rights, not the government. The government's just letting it happen. It's kind of like a bailout. Not really. We're talking about universal media having wide censorship power across I think the second biggest search engine in the world, which is Google. YouTube is an international free speech video upload distribution site. I mean, we're talking, the biggest word there is international. I can reach somebody in England right now with this video. It's huge. And universal media and the Sopa Act is going to have corporate control over something so great. I mean, this is so amazing, but it doesn't stop there. If you're not in the USA, you can also write and protest the states, by the way. The information will be in the description as soon as possible on how to do that. SOPA and Protect IP allows the takedown of sites by DNS blocking that could potentially enable copyright infringement. Okay, let me say that again. SOPA and the Protect IP allow the takedown of sites by DNS blocking if they only potentially enable copyright infringement. They don't have to necessarily enable copyright infringement. It's just a potential, It's ridiculous. Think if a drunk-ass friend of yours, like, someone like me who's obnoxious, smokes, drinks, occasionally comes into your house and breaks your TV. And your ass sues Sony for it. It's kind of like that. Okay, that's an example I came up with. You might not understand that if you don't understand the act. So let's think about a guy, a criminal, who has a bunch of illegal shit in a storage unit. Guns, drugs, a bunch of shit, And the law says, okay, storage unit people, company owners, take your gates and shut them, and don't let anyone who uses your storage facility get their shit, use their shit, see it ever again. We're taking the whole company over, and we're shutting you down, motherfucker, because you didn't know that you had a criminal storing his shit in your shit. That's what they're doing to YouTube. Okay, that's a good example of what they're doing to YouTube. So, Little Junior 123 is uploading clips of SpongeBob and fucking, cartoons up on YouTube, and YouTube didn't catch it. So, we're gonna shut your fucking ass down. Okay? No, that's ridiculous. I have some things I wanted to say. Facebook can go down. Yeah, that's right. People post copyrighted things. I do all the time. Articles. I post news articles. I post pictures. I post, pictures that aren't mine. Things that I like, quotes, sayings, Marilyn Monroe, yada yada, fucking yada. I post that shit. Facebook will go down because of this. Imagine how far it goes. Anything. We're talking about, I get the music. I get it. You're not making money off your music like you used to. But you know what? Nobody. I can't even get into that. We don't have time. But my thing is, why do we have these people debating this legislature? These people. We need to change who's debating it. Okay? Also include that in your letter if you want. Because you look at it. You turn on C-SPAN. 50 to 70-year-olds are debating this shit. People, old-ass men and women that don't even know how to use a fucking keyboard. They don't know where the backspace button is. And they're debating whether they're going to take away our rights. Have they ever used YouTube? I want, please, a survey done amongst our Congress members and everyone. I want a test or a survey, something done on this, how to use YouTube, Facebook, things like this, social networking, on most of those 50 and 70, 60-year-olds. And if they pass, then I would let them continue to debate this SOPA Act. But I don't think they'd pass. They're too old. I mean, left click, right click, what does that mean? You know, it's just ridiculous. It's kind of like putting my 7-month-old behind the wheel of my car. But not just my fucking car. Every single fucking car on the planet. A baby driving it all at once. Disastrous. That is what this SOPA Act is about. Okay? It's so terrifying how SOPA will affect you. I'm not the best person to get info from. Go search it yourself. Write your Congress. I'll include the link in the description on where you can write your Congress members. It even has a letter written fucking for you. Just do it. If they get enough emails. If they get enough babbling from us, they're going to second guess it because they know we're going to revolt. The NDAA Act passed, and it's not affecting us right away. But when SOPA passes, it will affect us right away. And I guarantee you half of us, most of us, are going to be out on the street so pissed off and bored because we're so used to our free internet. You know, I don't know. But we are talking, let me close with this, about the destruction of free media as we know it. Mainstream media takes over like it used to be, and they're taking away our free speech. It's just absolutely ridiculous. One more thing. What about the investors who are scared to invest in the next best iPhone or iPad or some invention that will actually produce income for the United States of America or another country? They're afraid to invest because everything it's used for, mainly everything it's used for, has been taken away, just erased out of our life. There is an organization of criminals called the RIAA, the Recording Industry Association. I think they call them the RIAA. It's just a company full of paid-off lobbyists and a group for the major labels. This is not about piracy. This is about censorship and corporations maintaining dominance in my eyes and from what I've researched. So for the average person, the average dude, the average lower class person, middle class person that is working too hard, 2 jobs, then taking care of your kid and running around, hopefully this 14-15 minute video has helped you realize this is something that you need to protest, and I need to go take a shower. So, over and out, motherfuckers. Stay pissed off until we get our way, like they do.